March is that special moment when travel starts moving again. In some places, spring begins to show its first colors, while elsewhere, winter still reveals its most magical side. In this journey, we move through blooming cities, bright islands, gentle deserts, and northern landscapes that feel almost unreal. March in Seville has a rhythm you feel the moment you step outside. The air turns milder, the city begins to live outdoors again, and every square seems to breathe a little deeper. It is the right month to wander slowly among bright facades, courtyards, tapas, and sunsets over the Guadalquivir, with that early spring feeling that makes everything feel more alive. And it is exactly from this mix of light and movement that our journey begins to gather pace. That same desire to live outside becomes something much bigger in Valencia in March. Las Fallas turn the city into an open-air stage of art, satire, fire, and noise, and the atmosphere is so intense that even an ordinary walk can feel like part of the celebration. After Seville's softer elegance, the journey speeds up here. Colors grow bolder, the streets feel more electric, and March reveals its most explosive side. After the crowds and the fire, Marrakech changes the mood completely without losing intensity. March is one of the recommended times to visit because the city feels more balanced and enjoyable. The days are pleasant, the gardens return to the foreground, and the red glow of the walls in late afternoon looks even more cinematic. It feels like a natural step. From the festive Mediterranean, we move into a North Africa that is warm, elegant, and full of atmosphere. And from Marrakech, the move to Tenerife feels softer than it sounds, because the same search for sun, open air, and lightness remains, only now the ocean changes everything. In March, the island combines gentle weather with a powerful festive energy, especially in Santa Cruz, where Carnival fills the streets with music, costumes, and contagious vitality. The journey opens up here, breathes more deeply, and becomes more ocean-driven, as if spring had decided to start dancing. After the Atlantic pulse, March finds a different kind of beauty in Sicily, something older and quieter. In Agrigento, the Almond Blossom Festival welcomes spring with color, music, and tradition, and watching the season change beside the Valley of the Temples feels deeply evocative. It is not just a festival, it is a moment when landscape, history, and southern light seem to fall into perfect harmony, carrying the journey toward a spring that is now becoming unmistakable. From here, the journey heads north again, but it does not lose the signs of the season. In Amsterdam and its surrounding areas, from mid-March onward, flowers begin to redraw the landscape, and the mood shifts in a subtle but unmistakable way. The canals remain elegant and intimate, yet there is already a new light, longer and clearer, inviting people outdoors. After the Mediterranean south, this is a gentler spring, almost whispered, and that is exactly why it stays with you. That same delicacy becomes almost a collective ritual once you move farther east to Kyoto. Spring is one of the city's great draws. From mid-March, the weather turns milder and the first cherry blossoms begin to light up temples, gardens, and avenues with a beauty that hardly needs explanation. After Amsterdam's softer tones, Kyoto takes the same idea to a more symbolic, more contemplative level, as if March were turning into a quiet anticipation of wonder. And it is striking that the same emotion of blossom season finds such a powerful echo on the other side of the world, in Washington, D.C. From late March into early April, the cherry trees become the main event, and for a few days, the city takes on an almost suspended atmosphere of monuments, reflections, and petals. After Kyoto, this stop does not break the flow at all. It extends it with a different echo, one that feels both historic and highly scenic. Then the journey changes skin again, leaving the soft tones of blossom season for stone, golden dust, and the silence of Petra. Spring, from March to May, is considered one of the best periods to experience it, which makes March ideal for walking through the Souks and seeing the treasury appear in a light that seems to hold time still. After Petals comes rock. It is a strong contrast, but that is exactly what gives the journey greater depth. And finally, almost like a last twist, March takes us somewhere. Spring does not erase winter yet, but reveals it in a different light. Finnish Lapland. Here, snow, silence, Arctic forests, and night skies can still deliver the aurora into late spring, and the journey closes in a space that feels stripped back, quiet, and almost meditative. After cities, blossoms, oceans, and desert, ending in the white north gives the whole top 10 a strong and memorable final note. That is why March is one of the best months to travel. It does not have just one face, but 10 different ways to surprise you.